Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Why don't you be my neighbor? Hey guys, today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Don't give up selling when things slow down or stop. What did he say? I said, don't give up selling when things slow down or they stop. It just seems like, hey man, I've been in sales a long time. I've sold a lot of merchandise. I've sold a lot of things. And for some reason or another, there always seems to be this little bit of a season where there's a dry spell. And that means you ain't selling nothing. Hardly anybody's selling anything. Or maybe it's like, wow, the opposite. Everybody's selling everything. You're stoked and everything. But our topic today is selling. What do you do when selling gets kind of slow or it stops? Well, this is one of the things I'll have to recommend, guys, way ahead of time. Live within your means. I mean it. I've been there where I didn't make no money because we work on this awesome thing. It's called commission. We get paid based on what we sell. And I'm going to tell you what, sometimes I hadn't been able to sell. It's not all the time, but it happens to everybody. Or it gets real slow, or you get less than you've been getting, you know, because your boss says, oh, you've been doing this. You're kicking butt. You're doing great and everything. But we want more. But there's ebb and flows. And see, as salespeople, a lot of times, and I've been there where I've gotten really kind of scared because I needed to make some money. Now, if you've got a significant other or you live at home, which is really, really cool, then you got another income coming in. But if you only got one income, and a lot of people that are salespeople, you know, we may be in that spot, you definitely want to live within your means. And selling, you know, when things stop, it's like I said, selling, don't stop and give up, you know, when selling slows down. Or it stops. The reason why you have buying seasons for everything. I live here in Northeast Florida. So one of the products that I sell are pool services, heaters, motors, and equipment, and so forth. I talk to customers on a daily basis. But if I don't go out there and put out flyers and knock on doors or call people or go back to customers who weren't there and knock on their door and go until somebody says, no, I don't want your service, then, you know, we can be very poor. I've been broken. It sucks. And so living within your means and selling and don't giving up when things are slow, you got to kind of, you know, when things start slowing down, you've got to look at the big picture. You don't just say, well, man, I've been selling. Because recently we had a lot of my friends that were selling houses one after another. They were doing really, really good. Now they ain't selling nothing at all. But see, I'm a realtor too. So I sell real estate, but I have another job. Remember, I sell pool services, heaters, motors, and equipment, and so forth. You got to have different hats that you wear. So when things slow down, what are you going to do? You can't give up on selling because selling's fun, man. It's the only job. I mean, sometimes I say to myself, oh man, I'll get one of those $15 an hour jobs. And you know what? You get that $15 an hour job. And then a year goes by, a year and a half goes by, 2 years go by, 3 years go by, and you are still making the same amount of money. Or maybe 1%, maybe 3%, or nothing. When you're a salesperson or a business owner, because if you own a business, you're a salesperson, you can go ahead and make as much money as you want because you work on this magic thing called commission. But it ain't easy. It's tough. For me, I've been doing it since the early 80s. And I told you on this platform, I'm a real salesperson. So I'm in the field every day. So I'll tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. And, you know, our selling topic for today is selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or it stops. I've been in sales for a long time. I've seen it where, you know, I'm selling like gangbusters. I got this, you know, product. Like I said, I sell pool services. Man, come about April, May, people were wanting my service. They're wanting my service. But then it gets a little bit colder. Oh, crap. And then in Central Florida and then South Florida, when it gets to be around December and January, it's a little bit colder, but not so cold. But here we're very fortunate because we at least get sun. But I have my business slow down. But that's okay. I keep doing what I need to do. If you're a salesperson, and let's just say, for instance, I was off for a couple of weeks, and what happened was with that, they didn't want to have to pay me because, hey, it was slow time of the year. But see, when you're out there marketing, like I was still doing marketing on Instagram and YouTube and so forth, but I was also, not able to go and put flyers on people's doors like I was prior. So what does that do when your business slows down? It's like you got to keep putting out more stuff. You got to do more stuff. You don't just quit. You don't give up. Because see, as soon as you stop marketing, that 2-week lull within there, okay, I had some customers call me. Now, because we were off for 2 weeks and I didn't put no good information out there, what do you think? You think I'm going to make as much money? No, I'm going to have to start all over again. So sometimes people lose for winning and winning for losing. I don't know, guys. Today we're talking about selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops. It was like real estate, bam, it stopped. It was like whoosh, 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 whoosh for a long time, for almost 1.5 years, 2 years. And I was a part of it. I was making money, having a good time. But then I started seeing the writing on the wall because I've been in sales since the 80s. And I said, man, things are about to slow down. And people were like, nah, don't worry about it. It's not. Yeah, it was. It slowed down. And so those people who had been in the business for quite a while, they were making some good bank. But then when it stopped, it was like, we got a lot of houses now on the market. Just saying, guys. So selling, what was our topic? Selling. And don't give up when selling slows down or it stops. It's up to you. You can get into a regular job, work your 9 to 5. That's cool. See, but I like being out and about. Some people like working in retail, so they work that 9 to 5 schedule or 9 to 9, and that's pretty neat because you can kind of work within their schedule and their hours. You go directly to one place. But see, for me, I've been a door-to-door salesperson for a long time. I worked selling, I used to sell furniture. I did that for a long time. And, it's a different world, but I kind of enjoy both. But I do like being out where I can make more money. Because remember, we work on this magic thing called commission. And if you do not have customers, you better maybe think about wearing a different hat. I've got different licenses. I have a certification for mortgages, a real estate license. I got an insurance license, a 214, a 440. I've got a truck driver's license. Yeah, I got, and I'm just saying, it doesn't mean a hill of beans. But what it does is it gives you the capability when things slow down or if they stop, I can change gears, and if I need to go sell a product over here or over here, I have that capability because I put myself in a better position with more licenses. I work with different companies. I sell real estate with United Real Estate Gallery right here in Jacksonville, but I also work with Economy Pools, but they're totally separate. But also sell insurance and other things. So what I'm saying, guys, I know your pain. I know what it's like when you're not making no money, when things slow down. It's like, oh crap, I want to quit. I don't know what to do. That's okay. Some people can get unemployment, which is really cool. If you work for a good company, they've been taking out taxes, or if you work for yourself, it's on you. Because I work for myself and I also work for a company. So it can be frustrating and be overwhelming. It can be a little bit crazy. Selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops. Man, I'll tell you what. I remember working for this one company, man. I thought they were going to be around forever and ever and ever. And it started slowing down. I don't know what the reason was for the company going out of business, but because I was a salesperson, I had been learning sales all along and talking to people and so forth. It was so cool because, see, what it did for me is I went and got another sales job. I went and did something else. But see, a lot of people don't have that skill level. So if you lose a sales job, or if it's slow, or you're not selling anything, do your research. Indeed.com, ZipRecruiter. I mean, they got all kinds of these places where you can go look for sales jobs because people are looking for good salespeople. And you do have to figure out what your product is that you like to sell. And I've been in the sales since the early 80s. And I'm going to tell you this, in all those years, a lot of companies that I've worked with, because I sold electronics, furniture, all kinds of stuff. These companies, these people aren't even in business no more. But because I'm a smart salesperson, I gleaned some information and I didn't give up on the career selling. Sometimes you got to wear 3 or 4 hats. Back in the day, I used to sell furniture, but I used to, help people, get memberships at health clubs and stuff. So it's like, you do a lot of things. You got to do something. Sometimes you got to have 2 jobs. So if things are a little bit slow, don't give up on the career of selling, because it is the only serious opportunity where you're your own business owner. Even if you're selling products for other people, you work the hours a lot of times and you work the schedule. You want to work around customers whose their time frames, and it's amazing what you can do in selling. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. Today, we're just talking simply, about selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops. I'm just going to tell you, I gave up, and then it's like I went and saw some friends of mine a few years later who stick and stayed through the bull crap, and they're doing really, really good. So I'll just say, hey, man, if it's hard, do your research. Don't give up on your job yet. Don't give up on the career of selling. It's important and you matter. We make the world go around. So if you're a salesperson, don't give up. Selling slow. It slows down. It stops. What you want to do is over a year's time is do your research on a daily basis. Maybe cue yourself. Look and see what was sold the year prior or the prior, and then you kind of work your schedule to what's better for the customer, but also better for you, because when ebb and flow when the money comes in. So if it's a slow period of time, like right now, it's winter time, people are looking at me like, yeah, pool service sounds good, but I'm still selling some. But it's like, I know in a couple of months, it's going to be all gravy, baby. I'm going to be talking to so many people because I'm out there doing the work. I'm not quitting, slowing down. I did this because I'm in a slow down mode right now. I'm in selling real estate. It's slowing down, but I'm doing things. I'm keeping busy. Don't give up, guys. Selling's so cool. And just because you can sell one product, don't mean you can't sell 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to you. Man, I'm glad that somebody told me I didn't have to have just one sales job. And you're probably saying, man, that means I got to work more. No, you work smart. Remember, selling, when it slows down or it stops, we salespeople, we're winners. We're a different breed. We love talking to people. We love learning. We love helping people. We love doing things that a lot of people are afraid to do, which is just talk to somebody. They're afraid. So I'm talking to you as a person who's been in sales a long time. When it slows down, don't freak out. But if you see the writing on the wall, do your research. There's a lot of other opportunities out there, but also remember, the greener grass ain't always greener on the other side. So take your time. And if you have to pick up a part-time job as a part-time salesperson, it sounds real good. I'm right now a part-time realtor. I'm a full-time pool sales guy, but I make money either way. So the key to success is if you got to put yourself out there selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops. It hurts, man. I hate being broke. I don't like not having money. And I'm always like, I want to make more money. I got to make money. I'm not greedy, but I'm a salesperson. So if you're a business owner, salesperson, don't give up when it slows down. But if you can maybe bundle package services or find other revenue, other things you can sell, thumbs up, man. You're important and we matter. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, and I am your sales guy. And today we just had a very simple conversation. I know I seem a little weird, but I have these thoughts. God gives me these flashes, so I share them with you so they are, not rehearsed. This is just a real salesperson talking to a real salesperson, or somebody who's thinking about wanting to be a salesperson. Or maybe you're a young person and you're just saying, wow, this guy's kind of cool or kind of weird. That's all right, guys. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. And today we just talked about selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops. So you could probably read into it. Maybe you got some other great ideas. Give me some thumbs up. Please share and please subscribe, guys. And also you could check out my free real estate channel under Your Happy Realtor. Okay. And my Instagram is also under Your Real Estate Sales Guy. Love to see you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, when you're out there selling, look, they don't pay you the big money because it's easy. selling, okay? Selling. Don't give up when selling slows down or stops, because you're good, okay? All right. Keep selling.